Hey guys, Tino here. I'm here to give a quick PSA announcement about this week's episode, as the audio quality may not be up to standard due to the application I was using to record the podcast having some technical difficulties, and therefore we had to roll with the studio audio. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. If so, I do apologize, and this should not happen within the future, as we now should be having an audio technician. We got employees now. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you had a good time, and may you enjoy this week's episode. And I thank you very much for your time, and may you have a good one. Take it easy, stay safe, have a great time. Peace. Audio, so it's like, yeah. Welcome to the New Cycle Pod. I'm your host, Tina Thomas, and today I'm here with special guest, Naya. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How you been recently?
I've been good. I've been working a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of working.
Mm.
Are you happy with what you do for work?
It's definitely a part-time thing. Like, this is not what I want to be doing for the rest of my life.
Got you.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living right now?
CNA.
CNA. So that's like...
Changing diapers.
Ooh.
All of the above.
My mom does the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's challenging for sure.
Mm-hmm. I know it takes, like, you gotta have, like, a lot of patience.
Mm-hmm. Some of the residents be testing.
What was, like, the craziest thing that ever happened at work?
That's a hard question.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Can I swear?
You go ahead.
Okay, a lot of shit be going down at work.
Literally and hypothetically?
Yeah, let me think. The craziest thing that's ever happened. I got cussed out by one of the residents. Yeah.
What was it?
If she couldn't get up and hit me, she would have. Like, no question. Yeah, I walked in, and she's just yelling at me, screaming at me. She was calling me names. And I was like, girl, like, I'm not arguing with you.
She was, like, tweaking.
Yeah. And I don't know, it was a lot. Like, and the thing for, like, that job is you can't defend yourself. You can't say anything. So just having to take all that, it can be definitely, like, mentally challenging as well.
Like a lot of bad energy coming toward you, and you can't really,
yeah.
You can't reciprocate that. No,
yeah.
you just gotta let it slide.
I be getting red in the face because I'm like, I'm so mad, but I can't say anything.
If I could do something right now, I would.
Yeah, maybe outside.
When I clock out, it's time.
It's on site.
It's on site. Man, well, that's
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Chilling, living life. I've just been sort of gliding, letting life flow. How it is.
Yeah, it's fine.
Waiting for 21, really.
When's your birthday?
Next month.
We need to go out.
We're gonna go out.
Yeah,
for sure.
I haven't been out yet.
Really?
Yeah, no.
No
one's 21. So
that's so real. Not even Jimmy's been out either.
Just Isaiah is 21. I think.
Isaiah's 21?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even guessed.
Yeah, Isaiah's 21.
Isaiah's 21. Oh, he's next. We're getting him next. We're getting him on here. We gotta get him on here. 100%. Oh man. So 2023, big year.
Yes.
What is some of the craziest things that have happened according to this year only, though?
Crazy meaning?
Meaning life-changing or different cycle of life, whether it be change of pace?
You ever, like, kind of hear that saying where it's like you shed your old skin?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like this year I've definitely done that. Like, there's been a lot of growth and a lot of change. Some, like, drastic changes, but it's good change. And I feel like this year I've really committed to, like, trying to better myself and the people that I hang around, you know what I mean? So that's been, like, it's been a lot. Yeah, but, like, good changes, I feel like.
A lot of change. Man.
Yeah.
Well, would you say you're happy with most of the changes, yeah?
Yeah, very content. I think I'm, like, the happiest I've been in a very long time.
Whoa.
Yeah. Not in my prime yet, but
not in your prime,
but we'll get there.
We're on the rise.
Exponential. Go up from here. Like.
Oh man, would you say the saying like you can't really but you don't truly know how far you can rise until you hit the bottom?
Yeah, I believe that.
Did you ever hit the bottom?
I have actually. I've hit the bottom quite a few times. I don't even know why.
It takes more than one sometimes.
No, like I feel like when you hit like rock bottom. And being able to come back from something so low, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, after that, like, I know that I can make it through anything. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Right. It can't be worse than that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I already hit the bottom. Like, I'm good.
This might be bad, but this ain't that bad.
For real, it's been worse.
It's been worse.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like, I would say like it was last year.
Really?
Yeah, right before the new year started, like everything happened.
2022.
2022.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like a year ago.
Solid year ago. A year ago, like shit was different.
It's tough shit.
This was my room a year ago. Like that's
really?
Crazy. Yeah. I was
Are you happy with like where you are now?
Absolutely. Yeah. I had to really find myself.
Sometimes that's what it takes, though. Like relearning yourself, finding out what you like and what makes you happy. Mm-hmm. That's one thing that I try to do, especially like now, is do more of what makes me happy. You know what I mean? Because I feel like before I was kind of a people pleaser. Yeah.
Just, oh, y'all want to go there? All right, we'll go.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. I didn't know how to say no, and just like kind of tolerating things I shouldn't have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once you like set boundaries, you know, it just makes things so much easier, in my opinion.
Indeed, I would agree with that. Especially, it's like more of a respect for yourself.
Yeah. Because like I know my worth and I know what I deserve, so it's like anything less than I just don't do it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. Oh my god, like gotta go.
No, I don't want to go do crazy drugs under a bridge.
Like I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah. This is okay.
Smoke some weed, dude.
I'll go home.
You gotta join. I'll be there.
Yeah. Fuck it. But, what is? So, how is your relationship with weed? I'm curious. I always wanted to ask.
That's a good question. I actually thought about that before I came over here. I was like, Tina's gonna ask me about weed.
I got you. I was like, man, Octavius and I, they're smoking.
Like, I be smoking.
Ooh.
I be high.
Nothing wrong with that.
I would say I'm not addicted to weed. Like, I know it probably comes off as like, yeah, she's definitely addicted to smoking.
Yeah. But
it's like, if I wanted to quit, I could quit.
Gotcha.
And knowing that, it's just the fact that I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I don't do it like all day, every day.
Right.
It's like if I get off work and I had a long day, it's nice to smoke and just kind of relax and eat some food.
It makes the food. It makes the food taste real good, man.
Yeah, but I definitely do want to like take a break though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like that's only healthy. Yeah. Yeah. A few months just not smoking.
Just to like be able to tell yourself again, like, I can stop. Like,
yeah.
All right, I proved
just to
it.
reassure, like, I still can. Like,
am I addicted? Let's check.
Let's find out.
Reality check. Hold on.
For real.
I would say, like, a lot of people, because a lot of people do get that sort of response. Like, I can quit it, I want, and then I'm like, all right.
Can you really, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing for me, is that I feel like it's all a mental thing.
It is.
Like, if you feel like you need weed, you're gonna need weed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't feel like I need weed to be happy.
Right. Oh. Yeah, definitely. I would say, especially a lot of our generation, we
consumes a lot of people. And for me, it's like if you're smoking and you're not doing shit, you should not be smoking.
No, not at all.
That's a huge like no go for me. I can't smoke and like not be productive. You know what I mean? Because then I just feel like shit. It's like that's not. If it's stopping you from like reaching goals or like you know what I mean, then I feel like you shouldn't be smoking.
If you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish without the weed, you shouldn't start it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I know people that smoke, they're not, like, they're just smoking, like, all day.
Chain smoking.
Yeah, right, I can't do that.
When's the next joint?
Yeah,
Wake and bake.
Like, what? Like, we just woke up.
Just woke up? I need a dab.
No.
Oh, man. I will admit, though, like, I lived on that lifestyle for, like, a good 2 months.
I remember you told me about that.
Oh, it was so good.
Like, smoking in the morning type shit?
Wake up. Dab.
Oh, I think there's been like 1 or 2 times where I've like woke up and like smoked, but I've never like just woke up and like just started smoking.
Went crazy. Take 3 hits,
like
maybe
consistently.
5.
I've never done that. Was it like consistently 2 months?
For 2 months, just. This is when I work on the
living on edge, like.
Hey, you got money like that? I was like, I'm content with what I'm doing. Fuck it, and I quit. And I was like, I gotta stop.
Do you like want to quit smoking?
I did.
Or like, how did you end up quitting?
I ended up quitting really because like it was. I started. Yeah, I wanted to. At some point, I was like, I'm not. I looked in the mirror and I was like, I'm not really happy with what I'm seeing. I got bigger.
Yeah, because you be eating like weed gives you the munchies.
The food.
I'd be in the fridge, like.
Yeah, dude, just open it, look at it.
Fuck yeah.
Even when there's nothing in there, there's something.
There's always something.
Something. Fuck it.
No, I feel like Like my mom too. She smokes, but she smokes in a way that it's like unhealthy. You know what I mean? Like I need weed to be happy.
Right. Like without weed, I cannot function.
Yeah, yeah, and that's when I'm like, okay, you probably shouldn't be smoking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
If it's like slowing you down, because there's been times where I've tried like smoking during the day and I don't feel good. I feel kind of groggy, like I'm kind of burnt out, don't want to get things done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't like feeling like that because I'm a very go, go, go type of girl, you know?
Right.
So I always have to be doing something.
On the move.
Mm-hmm.
On the move 24/7. Huh. Well, there we go. I guess that's weed.
Yeah.
That's weed.
Either love it or you hate it.
Like, it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Do you think that you'll stop smoking for a while?
I will admit, the social smoking aspect is so fun for me. It's really hard to stop.
And I feel like it's not necessarily horrible. You know what I mean? Right. It's occasionally.
Yeah.
I feel like every time you come over to our house.
Oh yeah, it's like a.
Well, like it's nice.
All right, why not? I'm like, we're about to eat too. Oh.
For real, I be cooking.
No, the food you be cooking, y'all treat us so well over there. I'm like, man.
I'm so glad you guys come over because like before, whenever it was just me and Octavius, I cooked like lots of food, and he used to wrestle.
Yeah.
So like a couple bites, and he's like, I'm full. And then we have like all this food, and I'm like, fuck.
What are we gonna do with these leftovers? Oh man. The food be so good. I can't lie. I'm like, damn, they really got it made over here. They got
that was crazy.
Food going on. What's up?
I think it was like maybe a year and a half ago. I didn't know how to cook at all.
Really?
Like, at all.
How'd you learn?
TikTok actually showed me a lot. Pinterest, just like searching up recipes, you know, trying different things. I've learned how to make quite a bit of meals just like on TikTok.
Really? Just like browsing and scrolling? A productive way to use TikTok.
That's like my whole like For You page, just like cooking videos, recipes and shit. Yeah. But that's how I learned. I was door dashing a lot when I first lived here.
Like ordering food?
Like every day.
That's expensive.
I didn't know how to. Yeah, exactly. I didn't know how to cook. Didn't have a car at the time either, so I was Ubering as well to work.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, I need to start cooking.
So one of these expenses need to go.
Yeah, and it can't be the food.
Can't be the food. Wait, so you moved here. How was that experience?
Life changing, honestly.
Life changing.
Mm-hmm. I was at a very low point before I moved here.
Wow.
Yeah, I was living back at home, and where I'm from is very isolated, very small, and I was just not in a good space, like mentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I had to leave, and moving here really like changed everything for me.
New environment.
Like a new start, you know what I mean?
Like a new you.
Yeah. It was definitely life changing.
I'm sure like you back home versus you now is like two different people.
Yeah, I don't even recognize her.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. No. Like who's that girl?
Living in the trap.
Oh god, I was in the ghetto.
In the ghetto. Oh my bad.
No, you're right.
Fine.
But yeah.
Wow. Damn.
I think I've lived here for almost like 3 years now.
3 years. Whoa, happy 3 years.
Pretty crazy. Thank you. Anniversary's coming up.
Oh shit. So when you moved down here first, starting off, right? I'm curious. What did you really have like?
So I moved here. I didn't have a job yet, and I moved in with my best friend Jasmine. Actually, she had asked me to come live with her because her roommate, I think, either got kicked out or moved out or something.
Shout out Jasmine.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. But it's funny because like when I moved in, we were not really that close. And like we were in the same friend group in high school, but we low-key like didn't like each other.
Right.
And we moved in, and since then like she has been like my best friend. Like, you know, like you have that friendship with someone, like you can say anything and there's no judgment. There's no, you know what I mean? Like that's what we have, which I feel like is very rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
finding someone you can trust like
yeah,
that's not...
like totally unfiltered me. Like she can, you know.
She got you.
Yeah, but I moved here and I think I had maybe like $6,000 in my savings, and that lasted me a while. But I was like in the middle of like trying to find jobs like as soon as I got there because I'm like, this money is only gonna last me so long.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I started working at the hospital, and I actually got my car from Jasmine. I bought it from her.
Oh, well, hey.
Yeah. She moved out of state.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hot damn. Okay, so when that happened, I'm assuming shit just changed.
No, it's like I still think about it a lot, like to this day. Like I do have some very good friends, like you guys, and like But having like a female friend, you know what I mean?
Right, that you can just be close with and really be honest.
That I struggle with. Like after she left, I definitely struggle with like making new female friends.
I will admit, it seems like a lot of female to female friendships like aren't. No bias, by the way. I'm not saying no disrespect, but
respectfully,
they just seem off.
That's the thing for me is I've had my fair share of like failed female friendships. You know what I mean? Like a lot of like fake shit, and I'm like, I'll trust you until you give me a reason not to. And as soon as you do, I'm like, okay, like, you know, I'm not even gonna like try again.
Like, all right, I appreciate it. I appreciate what we had. I'll see you.
Move on. Like, yeah. So that's been hard. I've been trying though. I think I have like 3.
Oh man. I mean, it's not. Oh, to be fair though, that's not bad. Like,
yeah, it's not horrible. It's not horrible.
Keep it buck.
Yeah. So my shout out to my solid 3.
shout out to them. Shout out to y'all.
The girls.
Y'all are real. Shout out to the girls.
But yeah, so that's been like a struggle for real.
Ooh. If you do end up like coming out like around my birthday, maybe I'll be able to introduce a lot of my female friends.
Yeah, so I need some like ASAP.
They're real too. I will admit they're real. They're real as fuck.
It's hard to find nowadays.
It's not easy to find. Just gotta get lucky.
And nobody ever talks about how when you're not going to school, making friends is hard. Like, where do you go to make new friends?
Honestly, I go to like parties.
I used to.
Oh, no more though.
No, like I would go, but like I would always go with Jasmine.
Okay, so you need like that entrance.
Yeah, and like
the entrance.
Yeah, and like she left. I was like, I don't want to go by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say this is like maybe like an Anchorage only thing, but one of the coolest things, and it definitely helps a lot because I went to school here. I'll run into someone I know from school, and they'll introduce me to their whole friend group. And now
it's like a whole different.
Now I got 8 different people I can call who got
8 new friends.
Yeah, they got their own friend groups.
That's crazy how I met like you guys too.
Yeah.
Like I'm so glad that I met you guys.
If y'all didn't come to Joanne's birthday
that
party.
One night.
Or not birthday party. That party that day.
What party was that?
It was just a party.
Okay.
We were just throwing out.
I was like, where's someone's birthday?
Jordan made mac and cheese.
Oh,
we're chilling.
That's how they do. You were drunk as fuck.
No, I was. Yeah, absolutely. I was gone.
I'd be doing the same.
Oh, it was what a
that
crazy
was a good time. That was a fat minute ago.
Great.
Think about it.
That's last year.
For real.
Last year, what? November?
I think.
Holy
November, December.
Life really changed. Like,
would you say there's like a huge like difference between then and now for you?
Yeah.
Really?
A lot of change happened with me from November even to now, I would say.
Like good changes?
Yes. I had to unlearn like everything. I wanted to unlearn everything. I was like,
like really toxic things? Or like
just me in general. And I was like, what's stopping me from going to where I want to go? Or what do I even want to do? I had to find that out myself too. And, walks at 3 a.m., just me, and I would go walk around the park. And I'd look up at the stars and I'm like, this means a lot to me right now. Wow.
For me, like manifesting and journaling and stuff like that really do help. Like the vision is there. You just gotta like set the tone. You know what I mean?
You do. You really do make your reality. And learning that was pretty crazy.
No, yeah. Like nobody tells you that.
No one, no.
You just gotta find out.
Like, even when they do tell you, like it's like I ain't even that.
They lie, right?
you broke. You broke, boy. What you talking about? Where your money at?
Oh god.
And it's like, damn. Life really ain't even about all that, man.
Life is definitely not what I imagined it to be like. Adulting. Like I don't think anyone can prepare you for like the stress of being an adult. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's definitely a roller coaster for sure.
What would you say like are the biggest pressures of being an adult?
Being an adult, biggest pressures. I think being an adult, I tend to feel like I have to be here, and I get really like, I'm really hard on myself if I'm not, you know what I mean? Not where I feel like I should be or not where other people think I should be.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I know what I want for my life and I know what I want to do with my life and what kind of person I want to be. So at the end of the day, like, maybe like a few months ago, I give myself a hard time. But now I'm like, I'm working on it, we're getting there. But I feel like that has been the hardest, like, struggle. Is just, like, the pressure of, like, where people telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, where you should be, you know what I mean?
Yes.
My grandma's very opinionated.
Oh, yeah. So it's not easy.
Yeah, it's hard. It'd be stressful. I think that.
Honestly, with the way I would say our society is built, it definitely doesn't help alleviating those pressures, especially when everyone's like, you need this job, you need to make this amount of money.
Yeah, to be successful.
Yeah. You cannot have a good life if you don't have X, Y, and
it's
Z.
limited, yeah. They make it seem like you have to have these things to be successful and to be happy, but you really don't, in my opinion.
Because I was like, if I died tomorrow, I'd be mad as fuck if I spent all day at work. I'd be so mad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I have to remind myself that, like, jobs are replaceable. Like, they can replace you, but you can't replace you, you know what I mean?
There's only one of you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta respect yourself. If this ain't what you want to do, hey.
I'm not gonna do it.
I quit.
For real?
I quit some crazy jobs last year.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I was technically, like, unemployed for, like, 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, I'm still doing fine.
Yeah.
I have no savings.
Yeah. No, but you're living your best life.
I'm chilling, yeah. I still make it happen. I still pay the bills. I'm gonna make it happen. I got a phone bill I gotta pay. Oh, shit. All right, I'll go make some money.
I'm glad that you can do that, though. It's just, like... And you're very honest with yourself and with other people, and that's what I respect about you.
Because if I'm not honest and respectful with other people, how am I ever going to be honest and respectful with just me?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, when you lie to people, it's such a conscious thing to think about, and even if you don't think about it like actively, subconsciously you will.
Yeah.
It'll come.
I suck at lying. It's bad. Like, even if I'm calling out of work, I'm like
how do you?
I have to, like, practice my lines.
You gotta practice, like a script.
Yeah. And no. Like, how am I gonna sound? Like, how long is the conversation gonna be?
If that shit's scripted, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't buying it.
Yeah, no, for real.
That is not.
Ask questions. Like,
just be like, you got in a car crash? Where'd you get in a car crash at?
No, they did that actually. Both me and Octavius called out after he got into his car accident, and they were like asking us like a bunch of questions, and I was like, I can't. Like, I only practiced this far.
This is too far.
This is the script.
This is the script. You're out of the script right now. Stop asking
I know,
questions.
like, I'm gonna hang up.
All right, see ya. I was like, I'm pretty notorious when it comes to calling out. I was like, really? Nope, I'm sick. Nope.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
My leg hurt.
Yeah, I was very bad with my last job, I will admit.
Really? What was your last job?
I worked at the ER at AMC.
ER is kind of crazy.
No, it was crazy, and it was a very toxic environment for me to be in. Just with, like, my coworkers, my supervisor. It was... If I didn't want to go, I didn't.
Very, very valid, though. It's not a great environment, though. I haven't heard anything good about them.
No, you'd be surprised. I heard a lot of really fucked up shit. And I just feel like if you're gonna work somewhere, like, you should not dread going to work the way that I was dreading going to work. You know what I mean? Like, to where it's like I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to go, like, at all.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Crying, like.
You crying before you go in. You shed a couple tears. All
right.
No,
for real. Get my shit together.
Let's get this bag.
I guess. No, but that was bad. But my job now, I think that I enjoy being with a lot of the residents because you get to know them and their families, and you really do build a connection with them. Yeah. And that's the hard part, is like when they're passing, you know, that can be it's heartbreaking. Very taxing on your mental too. You're like, damn, they're really gone. And like, it's scary, you know, like the thought of even like finding a resident that passed is like pretty. I'm terrified. Like, yeah. I mean,
do you ever? I mean, what's the good side of that? The passing,
I think, because a lot of them are in pain. So for the ones that are like in pain every day, you know what I mean, can't really move, it's like really repetitive, like some, like I feel like they were ready, right? You know what I mean? And so that part, like, I tend to, that gives me a little bit of like ease knowing that, okay, like they're not hurting anymore, right? You know what I mean? They're out of pain. I think it's really cool that in somebody's last moments you got to know them. That's the crazy part. And that's what's crazy. Yeah. I remember thinking, like, that's crazy that all the people that I work with have lived their lives. Like, they have given back, like, and some of them have done some really cool things, like getting to know about their past and everything that they succeeded at is very interesting to me. What? I don't know. It was a weird sound. I'm like, damn, we're really working out there. But... Guys making a music video. Get the bus out. For real.
Shout out to my neighbor. He's working on his car right now. But it really is crazy to think that, like, you know, that is going to be us. We got to find our way in life to get to a certain point where you could potentially be one of them. And it's like, you know, not to aspire to be one of them, but like to live out a fully fleshed life.
That's my biggest goal, I think, is to die knowing that I chased every dream that I, you know, had, and that I made the best of the time that I had here and took advantage of every opportunity, every blessing, every, you know, that's my biggest goal in life. What would you say yours is?
To live now.
In the moment.
Right now, yeah. I definitely had a bad tendency to live in the future. Like, I'll think too hard.
I struggle with the same thing. Very, like, stressed.
It's not easy. I mean, that's what adulting was all about when it first started.
Stressful as fuck.
Yeah, like, oh shit, what are you gonna eat tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm thinking about like next week, like what am I gonna do, like on my
bills
weekend,
are coming up.
like for real. No, I feel like that's something that everybody needs to kind of learn. Is just live in the moment and stop thinking like, oh, when this happens, I'll be happy. Right. Or when I do this, I'll feel.
It's like disrespecting now. Then it's like, wow, wait, you're gonna be happy next week? What about now? I'm here right
like,
now.
We're gonna be like sad.
Yeah, like what? We're just gonna look forward to that, and now, what if happened? Then it comes, and you're not even happy. Oh,
exactly.
Now we're stuck.
And we're sad.
Damn.
Yeah, real deep, real fast.
Real deep, real fast. But I mean, that's what happens when you just don't live now.
Yeah.
What would you call like a grounding moment? It always brings you to the present.
I feel like it's gonna sound weird, but for me, like, I really like if I walk outside and it's raining, I'm just like, it's like a moment of awe almost. I'm like, I love the smell, I love the feeling. It's like fresh air, and that's when I just sit and I'm just like enjoying it.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Or like you hear like the birds chirping in the morning, and it's like that to me is just like that's peace right there.
It's peace. You know what I mean? This is real.
Yeah, very in the moment.
Oh man.
What would you say?
At night, the stars. I just go outside.
That night when we saw like that was dope.
So beautiful.
Saw what was it? UFO.
Something like that. It was moving kind of strange. I know.
Yeah, some shit was going on.
Some shit was going on. Shout out to the water too. Shout out to the ocean.
Yeah,
it
was giving. It was giving. Like
there's a certain energy I would say that like the world really brings when you look into it like that, like the ocean and the stars and even the rain. Like the rain, the smell it brings off. It's like a dew in the morning. Oh.
Yeah, the crisp air.
Crispy.
Fall is like my favorite. The colors, you know.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the orange, and the yellow. The leaves are falling and.
Very pretty.
Very pretty indeed. Plus you got Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Funnest time. We gotta throw like a Halloween party.
We really do. I was telling Jordan actually. I was like, I want to start throwing like I think it was Jordan.
No, I was there too.
Oh,
the themed
parties. Yeah, like Halloween, Christmas.
Yeah. Just be like, you know, dress up as something that starts with the first letter of your name, or tonight is movie night. Yeah. Everyone dress up as a movie character.
Oh my gosh, that'd be fun as fuck.
That'd be fun. Super fun. Damn. Well, past, present, future. Let's talk about the future. What do you look forward to in the next? Well, actually, we're almost halfway through the year.
That's insane.
That is crazy.
2023 is flying by, if I'm being honest. Like, do you feel it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But when you live now, like, time naturally just goes faster.
It's kind of scary, but at the same time, it's like you don't really keep track of, like, the days.
Nope.
Because you're making the most of every day.
You know? Time is just an illusion.
Exactly.
Sort of deal.
What was the question?
What do you look forward to in the next 6 months? Second half of the year.
6 months. I have been really wanting to go to the gym and start,
back into the gym schedule.
I go every so often, and then it's not consistent. That's the thing. I feel like in order to see progress, you have to go consistently.
Yeah.
And just like eating better, and I've been on this like journey with like kind of working on like my mental health. It's been really important to me. Just like trying to like better myself every day if I can. If that makes sense.
Mentally?
And physically.
And
when I can.
Right. When
I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
When it comes to diet, how do you see that?
Diet?
Yeah.
I don't really diet. So I have a very high metabolism. I can eat whatever I want.
Lucky.
And I actually struggled with gaining weight.
Really? So it's like
I used to have a very unhealthy relationship with food. It was, before I moved here, I was 99 pounds. And I was graduated, so that was very unhealthy. Yeah.
Graduated, 99 pounds. Not even triple digits.
Yeah. Oh. It was bad. So now it's just like try to eat as much like protein as I can. A lot of rice, chicken, stuff like that.
Real like lean.
Yeah.
When it comes to the gym, like what would you say like a goal would be for you? Just to get the consistency down first?
Yeah. Be consistent and to actually like push myself to go every day. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm like, I don't really feel like going today. And then I just don't. And it's like,
that's all it takes.
Yeah, it's all it takes is I don't feel like
that one quick thought.
In the morning I sit up and I'm like, no. Back to bed. But I think just to be at a place physically where I'm just 100% comfortable in my body, I think.
There you go.
That's my biggest like goal for like the gym.
Yeah, it's like as soon as you get there, there really is no more need.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I stopped going.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's packed.
It always is.
And that also stresses me out. Like I walk in there and all the machines are being used.
What gym would you go to?
Planet Fitness. Yeah, and they closed the one close to my house, so everyone's going to the one by Midtown Mall.
Yep.
And I walk in and you can't even use anything because it's like it's packed.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there. I'm like,
have a line and you see just somebody just working out.
I'm hungry. Trying to go home.
I ain't trying to be here long.
For real, I'm just sleep early. Like.
All right, I'll see you guys.
But it's been real. Like the guys always looking at me like when I walk back out and I wasn't even in there that long. Like, be for real. Like, what did you?
What did you come here for?
Oh my gosh. Came to say I came.
Came to say I got to the gym. That's step one though. That's step one.
We made it inside.
Made it inside. Man, I don't know, for a while, I just think like the gym setting, I don't like gym culture.
I don't blame you.
Especially like the bro side of it. Oh no, work out, I got all these gains. Oh, I'm better than you type shit. Or,
no, that's what I can't stand. It's like I feel like if you're gonna go to the gym, it should be for you and for you only. Not to be better than anybody.
Or she broke my heart. I'm gonna go lift my life away.
Yeah, exactly.
Very strange. Very strange. Like, dude.
Do you ever see yourself going to the gym?
I used to work there.
Really?
Taught a Zumba class.
Oh damn. That's hella dope.
It was fun.
It'd be alright.
Yeah, it was very fun. No. If I were to go to the gym, it'd be for a combat sport. It makes it so much fun.
Yeah, I feel like if you have like something to work out for, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah,
applies a little bit of pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that. Oh, I don't want to do this, but if you want to get better at that, you got.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
That's where I struggle because I'm like, I'm just working out.
Just working.
No
out.
reason.
It's real chill.
Gains.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I just never. I have no need for the value of building up muscle mass, especially when we lose it so quickly.
Yeah.
And it's like.
It's very time consuming too. Like if you're gonna go to the gym.
Oh man, now you gotta watch her eat too, and it's like, dude.
And I tried meal prepping one time. Never again. I was in the kitchen like all day. I was like, it was my Sunday, and I was like, this is dumb. Like I have spent my whole day off, like just cooking. Yeah, and I didn't even eat anything that. Yeah.
This is the worst. The worst is being around food and not eating.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Damn. Wow. So that's the future. What the future's foretelling. Positive mental health, positive physical health.
I'm also gonna try to start my own lash business.
Ooh, those are really like cosmetic businesses down here do really well.
I feel like that's something that I would genuinely enjoy doing. You know what I mean?
Doing like people's lashes.
I don't know how to do like facials and eyebrows and stuff like that.
Yeah, they naturally come. Along when you start. Like, I guess it's that sort of thing where you start changing what you're doing, and you'll start seeing more and more of it just come along, sort of deal.
For sure.
That's fun.
That'll be exciting.
I have a couple friends who do stuff like that.
Tina.
I have long lashes.
Yeah, guys, that's the thing that kind of makes me mad is that guys are just like naturally blessed with long lashes. Girls, not so much.
Girls do a lot to their lashes though. That's what
the damage.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mine used to be long.
No.
The struggle.
Maybe. I feel like those brushes really damage lashes.
Brushes, mascara.
Yeah.
No, wiping it off, I think, is what damages it. Because you're, like, pulling and, yeah. And I also had lash extensions for, like, like a year.
How do they do that?
It's, like, glue, like, on each individual eyelash. Yeah. But now I'm allergic, so I can't get them anymore.
There your body was literally like, nah,
no,
we ain't doing this
enough.
No we've had enough.
I'm allergic to everything.
No more. All right. Now I gotta ask you, as someone. Now I'm going kind of off topic here, but I'm curious now. As someone who's in a well relationship, tell me how you view other people in the dating scene.
Like, be a little bit more specific.
How would you say the dating scene now is for people in our generation?
In our generation, I feel like I got really lucky. If I'm being honest, because this is honestly like the first relationship that I've been in where it's healthy and I'm like, it's not scary or you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, there's no trauma. Like
no,
none of that toxic
coming home
shit.
to something bad.
I know, like
where you go?
who are you with? Like, yeah.
You don't trust me.
I know, for real, just say that. Like, no, this is so I feel like I got lucky with Octavius because not a lot of guys nowadays respect women. I feel like in a way.
They don't.
Yeah.
No offense to my fellas out there. We'll have you all on here too. Y'all can talk y'all piece, all right? But
yeah, so I just feel like I got, but I definitely do know, like you guys, like that actually like respect women, and you guys are very polite and like generous. You know what I mean? I feel like that him compared to my last boyfriends I dated are very, very different. Very different. Different
energy, different vibe.
Yeah, so I feel like it all kind of depends on like who you're with. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. In the general market, let's just say with our friends, what do you see happen?
Happening or happen?
Happen.
Like, what do you mean?
What do you see happen when it comes to your friends when they get into a relationship? Is it more commonly something good that comes out of it or something like technically bad, but like just things don't work out, and why? Very poorly worded question.
I know, I'm trying to like hold on.
Right.
Reword what you just did.
What do you see happen when your friends get into relationships that don't work out?
I feel like there's not a lot of healing.
Not a lot of healing.
Yeah, and I feel like that's really important. After, especially like if you came out of a long relationship, I feel like it's very good to take time to yourself to just heal and to relearn yourself and to kind of like unlearn toxic habits. You know what I mean?
It's like unlearn what you learned so you have time for something new.
Because I feel like people get so caught up in, okay, because my relationship was this way, I'm going to take it to my next relationship. And like you're setting a relationship up for failure, I feel like, in that. You're
setting guidelines for something that doesn't even exist now.
And that's one thing that I had to work on with my relationship now, was the last guy that I dated. It was very bad. Like, it was traumatizing. Yeah. So, like, learning to trust people again was very hard. Learning to, like, open up again was very hard. I was very, like, enclosed. Like, if I was upset about something, I just didn't talk about it, like, with anyone. I was very, like, to myself.
Right. Like, no,
isolated kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit here.
Yeah, I'll just chill, like, try again in like 15 minutes.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, just
moment of peace. Hold on.
Calm down real quick.
It's because it is really bad when it gets like when you're like not happy about it, you're so upset, like it would just blow up.
Yeah, when I get upset about something, I need a minute. Like Octavius knows that. Yeah. Like if I'm kind of like. And not even like him, but if something made me mad, he knows to just kind of let me cool off.
Right. There's respect.
Yeah. That is like rare as well. Like finding someone who's willing to try to understand you, vice versa, very rare.
A lot of people say like the number one thing for relationships is like communication, but no, I would say it's comprehension. Doesn't matter how I'm saying it. If you don't understand me, like I'm speaking Chinese, you're speaking English, we will never understand what's going on.
I agree in that sense, yeah. It has to be.
You have to want to understand too. step outside of their own perspective.
I never thought about that.
Really?
That's crazy, yeah. Because communication definitely, if you're communicating in a healthy way, I feel like it definitely moves mountains. But if you're communicating and there's a lot of, I feel like it's common nowadays for like the gaslighting, the manipulation, just toxic communication, if that makes sense.
That's so real. No, the gaslighting is crazy. Ooh,
and sometimes you don't even know.
You don't.
Because like I used to not know what that was. I'd be hella getting gaslit, and I'm like, what? Like, come again.
How did
we get here?
How did we get here? How did I end up here? I do not want to do this.
This is not like. What do you see?
I see definitely a lot of gaslighting, it's a lot of beating around the bush. No one says exactly what they want. Anymore, No one. And I'm like, this shit is dead. But then again, from a male perspective, females don't like it.
What is it?
They don't like people being straight up. They don't.
Yeah. No, you're definitely right about that.
And I'm like, you know what? And now I'm at the point where what got me good at talking to people in general was like, I no longer see people as gender. I don't see you as talking to females is really hard. Now I just see everyone as people. Everyone is a person.
Yeah, I feel like you're definitely right about that. Females don't like the honesty or like, and that's coming from a female, so that says a lot.
The good guys don't win when you want it. The good guys win when you focus on what you're doing.
Exactly.
Don't.
Do you see yourself dating ever?
Yeah, I'm not totally sure when, and I'm like, when that person comes around, they will, or when I'm ready to really search again, I will, Yeah. I don't think I'll ever search for it now.
Yeah. I feel like the right person comes along when you least expect it.
Exactly. And if I ever see myself ready, like I can see that sort of future and things like that, where I'm comfortable with it, I'll hop back in. Sure.
Yeah. When was the last time you were in a relationship?
It was actually my ex-fiance.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn. No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's a damn moment.
It's a damn moment. But it's like, it was good. That's why I'm like, I'm not mad. Greatest relationship I ever had.
Really?
Hands down. Yeah.
How long?
2 years.
That's a long time.
It was good though. We lived together. Lived here.
Was it like healthy?
It was
to an extent.
It was healthy to an extent, yeah. I definitely would say I did some things wrong. It was nothing like huge though. Like it was just more like like the communication.
And you're also still young.
Yes.
So I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong, is that we're bound to make mistakes. We're all still learning, you know what I mean? So it's like you kind of gotta, I feel like in any relationship you have to make it through some hard times in order to like build the relationship that you want, the foundation that you want.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And looking back on it, one of the biggest things that happened that was different from this year to last year was I was able to appreciate what I had, not what I lost. Because without that experience, I wouldn't nearly be the same person I am now. Like,
everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason. And even when I decided to end things,
it was your choice.
It was my choice. And, I wanted to end things there because I didn't want them to get worse. I was like,
that takes a lot of guts. So.
It did. It hurt. It sucked. No. It didn't suck. It was an experience, and it was hard. But without that, I definitely wouldn't have gained the growth I have now, and neither would have.
That's a lot of self-discipline, I feel like.
Yeah. It got to a point where I wasn't happy, like, coming home.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm very upset, and I don't mean to take it out on you, but I need some time.
Yeah.
Sort of deal. And when there's things at home causing extra problems.
Your home should be your, like, safe place. Your
peace, peace zone, but I definitely, and once I found that out, I was like, this can't go on. I still keep in touch. Yeah. Really? I keep in touch with all my exes.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been cool with all of them.
I don't think I talked to anyone.
Really? Well, I don't like to, like, keep in touch. Like, no.
Hey.
Like, no, not like that. Not
I
like
was
that.
like, damn.
No.
All of them?
Just, like, more like, I hope you're good. If I ever run into them at somewhere, it's always on
tension.
There's no tension. That's silly. Because at some point, whether in any relationship I've ever been in, it was at some point, you were the only person I wanted to see.
Like, at a point we were in love.
Exactly. So I'm not going to suddenly just hate you. Like, no,
That's what I can't stand. That's what I cannot stand.
Some silly activity.
Yeah, it's like, how are you going to be mad at me for, like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Like, that was a real moment. So I ain't gonna be mad. No. I would say that's something a lot of people are missing nowadays too, though, is that sort of respect for what it was, not for what is.
What it turned out to be.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't always bad. Hold on.
Like, we were once in love.
Chill. Like,
let's observe the situation.
Yeah, you just want to, you never want to see me again.
I hate you.
You gotta live with that. All right, bro. All right, bro. All right.
No, shit. I feel like, for me, what's kind of like, I don't know if you know any guys that do this, but I cannot stand when, like, if a guy's tries to, like, get at a girl, right?
Yes.
And then she's not having it. He's like, oh, you're just a hoe anyway. Like, that's what I can't stand. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
I think hookup culture endorses that a lot. And the reason why guys turned out that way is also because girls don't like it when a guy's straight up, too. It comes from that, too. Mm-hmm. Imagine being straight up and you're like, I really like you. No.
Yeah.
We went on this. Yeah. I'm like, damn.
What's fuck?
They start flaming you and shit, and I'm like, or
no,
they just.
I feel like it can be kind of girls too, like that thing where it's like, oh, like I didn't want to be with you anyway. I mean, just that pettiness.
It's real petty. Yeah, it's cold out
here. No, for real.
Sometimes, I mean, it's cold out when you're looking. If you don't,
you're just chilling.
If you're just chilling, it's fire. Mm-hmm. It's heat. I found so much like peace in just being a lot like friendly with a lot of people, and girls in general was like one of those big things. But also getting that perspective.
No, that's one thing that I'm so interested in is like the different perspectives between a female and a male. Like same situations, but just different ways of looking at it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm gonna have that on here, by the way. A lot of that's coming up.
That's a good like.
We got it lined up.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. It's coming. But how do you think hookup culture has really changed our generation?
Like, if I look at it in a way where, even when I was like younger, it was still like, but now I feel like nobody really dates.
Nope.
I feel like there's just a lot of hooking up and like doing things that couples would do without the title type thing. Do you see what
physically or physically only? Okay. I was about to say, like, I go on like.
Not everybody. There's still like a small percentage of people that actually want to be in relationships, I feel like. But I feel like a lot of people, both females and males, don't
want that title. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot to handle.
Or fear like commitment.
Yeah. I would say the fear of commitment is pretty strong within society today as a whole. But when you say doing things that couples, are you talking like dates? Are you talking like going out to dinner, walks at the park? Or are you talking strictly the nitty gritty stuff, the kissing?
I think maybe like a little bit of like both.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of both. What do you think?
I would agree. But hold on.
Hit me, Tito.
I would agree, but like, I would say like doing all the other stuff, like going out to dinner, walks at the park, and just driving around, having fun with just one other person is like, it doesn't have to be something considered like a couple thing.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're doing that and like doing the
Yeah,
the nasty. Then it's like, that's what I mean.
It's
not
both.
Just like if you're going on drives and stuff, then that's fine. Like that's completely normal. But like the doing the nasty and like
once that boundary is crossed,
it's like, what are we? Like
now
confused.
It's like if that question can be asked in your relationship. What is this?
Yeah, then you know that's like
sums up. Something's kind of fishy. But it's okay if y'all want that. It's okay, respectfully.
Yeah, do you?
Do you
live your best life?
Just no, not for me. Not my reality, but I appreciate yours. Well, yeah, there we go. That's society. Shout out to the
world
birds.
we live in.
The world we live in is wild.
It's crazy. It's getting crazy out here, I feel.
It's crazy that we could have been born in any era.
And we're born in this one.
The age of technology where it came up.
Even like just from when we were younger, like it's changed a lot. Like the fucking iPhones have evolved so much.
Steve Jobs was alive. Fuck. We used to have
it's crazy.
big ass telephone flip phone.
Oh my gosh, I used to have a little one where you like
slide it up with the text. That was fire.
Had to press it 3 times to get to
Hey, I want the letter S.
For real.
Yeah. Oh man. Soulja Boy was popping.
I listen to old music, and you ever like hear a song and it brings you like to a certain time in your life, or you smell a certain smell?
Yes.
And it just like you reminisce.
It's like I'm back when I was like what age, whatever age it was,
Yeah.
like 4, 5, 6.
It's crazy that like your mind can memorize those like little things.
Like, damn, I remember this from when we were 4. Like, whoa. Kind of crazy throwback.
For real.
How do you remember that type? But I'm curious, kind of off topic. What was your first ever memory?
My first ever memory.
Yes.
It's kind of fucked up. So my mom brought my brother home, and he's a year younger than I am.
Oh.
I think I was. Oh wait, no, he's like a little bit. I was almost 2, I think.
Holy shit.
But yeah, she brought my mom home, or my brother home, and I asked her to take him back because I was like, I did not want my brother. I was like, I want to be the only child. But what is he doing here?
Only child syndrome was already made. Oh no!
So I was like, I was not used to it because it was always just me and my mom. So I was like,
just get him out of here.
Like, hello.
Just start flaming.
That's my first memory though.
Really? Just
I don't
get
know
him
how
out.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like it's vividly stuck in my head.
Oh, that was a conscious moment. Like you consciously was like, nah,
I was determined. Like,
I don't
this
want.
man has got to go.
You gotta get him out of here.
What was yours?
I was looking down at a Diego sippy cup, and I immediately looked at it, put it down, ran to the fridge, grabbed a Hershey syrup, and just squared it in my mouth.
You drank it?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I just put it back. I tried to sneak back for more, and my mom looked at me and was like, I know you just came over here and did the same thing. You better put it back.
You're listening.
Like,
couldn't be me.
Yeah. And that was when I was 4,
crazy,
though. When you say 2, like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how I remember that.
Well, is there anything like, is there potentially anything before that memory?
I don't think so.
Because
I don't remember anything like before that.
I have vivid memories of just darkness.
Really?
Yes, it was just pitch black, and then when I opened my eyes, it's like a movie theater screen. Like just.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe that's like after you're born. You think?
No, that was me opening my eyes.
Like for the first. Oh, for that.
First.
I always thought you were talking about like when you came out the womb.
No, that's nuts.
I was like, damn.
That's crazy. Fuck. Holy shit.
Not even a day old.
Not even a day old. I remember that. Like, no, man.
I'm dead.
Oh, that'd be crazy if I did remember that. I don't think I'd want to remember that either, though.
No, I'm good.
It's like, I'm not gonna lie, there's like some strange stories revolving around like when I was born. Like, I still don't totally know.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if I was adopted. Like, they say I wasn't, but they was like, we were about to give you up for adoption, but the nurse told us something like crazy. Like, they were like, this guy's gonna be special. Like
some deep shit.
Yeah, like some deep shit. Yeah. And I got from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they each told me like some crazy ass story, and I'm like, I'm not. Am I supposed to be here?
Meaning.
Yeah, there's like a. I don't keep in touch with most of my family, like in general, the Samoan side or the black side, but they're all like, you're very different.
Period.
Like you're not like
different
us.
is dope. Like,
different is dope. No, I fuck with it. I don't keep in touch with them.
I know. I feel that.
I appreciate it. Shout out to y'all.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. But
damn.
Yeah. All right. I would say.
Talk to a lot of your family.
No.
Like your mom.
I talk to my mom. Yeah, she lives with her. Not in the house, but like in Alaska. But besides her, I would say like I talk to her and my sister, and that's about it.
You have one sister?
I have 2. We actually moved down to Alaska for my other sister. But she ended up
so you weren't born here?
Nope.
That's crazy. Where are you born?
Baltimore, Maryland, East Coast.
Damn.
Right above Virginia.
That's crazy. How old were you when you moved?
I first moved from Maryland to Colorado, and I was about 7 or 8. When I moved to Colorado, I learned about my Samoan family a lot, played football, whatnot. Then I moved down here when I was like 11 or 12.
Damn, I didn't know that. I thought you were born here.
Oh, heck no. Whoa.
Alaska.
That'd be nuts, yeah. I would say I love Alaska, but like, no, I don't want to be born here though.
Yeah, they told my mom I was supposed to be a boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
They got it ready.
I came out and she was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? I got scammed.
Want home and man clothes. Awesome.
Awesome. You're going to be wearing these boy clothes. All right, cool. A lot of blue around here.
It was like the whole fit was blue.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn. Holy fuck. I can't believe people our age have kids.
All the people that I went to high school with pretty much have kids now. Do you see yourself having kids, Tina?
Not right now.
Like, if you are with someone that you love and, like, want to be with, like, is kids something that you want?
Yeah. I would,
Are you undecided?
I'd have to be, like, really content with my life first. Because, like, once a kid is brought in, like, it is no longer about me.
Mm-hmm.
It is now...
It's a full-time job.
I'm writing your story. I'm writing you the beginning of your story right now.
Yeah.
It's like writing a book. You
Yeah.
close your book.
You're really, like, parents are in control of a lot. Like, the first... Until a kid's, like, 18, pretty much.
Basically. Because you have such a detriment. If you tell a kid when they're about 4 to 5 that, oh, I want to do this, you can't do that. They're going to believe that for the rest of their life.
Be realistic.
Yeah. Like, I think that's so messed up to pull a kid out of their, like, dreams.
Yeah. Yeah. That would break my heart. I just feel like, because you really can, I truly believe, like, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Absolutely.
Be whatever you want.
Yeah.
If your mind is, like, there.
What was that job you used to have as a kid that you always thought about doing, but they, like, reality checked? Nurse. Yeah. You're kind of living it. But
yeah, but I decided, after I was a CNA, I was like, no, I'm good. Like,
no more.
I don't need it. Like, no, thank you.
This was all right. Good experience.
Like, wiped it up ass for, like, the time being.
Shit's dead.
So that, I was like stuck on a nurse for, like, a long time, and I actually almost went to the military when I graduated.
Ooh.
Yeah. But
Military's crazy.
you can't just quit. Like,
no, shit's ass. No.
Yeah.
Got my little taste of it. No, dead.
I have asthma too.
Oh shit.
But yeah, they wouldn't let me in.
They said, no,
you can't be here.
Gotta use your head.
Nah. My dreams.
Fuck it. No, you're not missing out.
Yeah.
You're not missing out.
I think I made a good choice. Not going.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Oh. Everyone who's in the military just seems so unhappy.
And you get put, like, some random place that you don't need. You don't even know where you're gonna get put.
Something. I think you have some sort of choice, like a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they just put you wherever.
When you're deployed.
Yeah. My uncle was in the military and he was all over the place.
God damn. I mean, in a sense, I would say that, yeah, that's fun, but I don't like the idea of signing your life over for this amount of years.
Mm-hmm. Like, you have no say. And if you call out, like, you can go to jail. That's a lot of pressure.
It's silly. I went to the military academy.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I loved it. It changed my life. I got disciplined. Was in there for, like, what, 3 months, 6 months?
Damn. Was it hard?
No family, no nothing.
You can't contact anybody?
Not for the first, like, month. I mean, they can write you letters, but man, for the first time ever, I learned how to cry there.
Really?
It was the first letter I ever got. And that was like a moment of, fuck, I'm really here.
Like this, like there's no going back.
I was like, damn, my mom misses me. My sister misses me. Oh my God. Fuck.
Only letters, no phone calls?
Phone calls came like 3 months in. But it really was like I loved it for the perspective. I get to see life from a different perspective. And at that time I was a junior in high school. So I was like, damn.
You kind of need it.
It was very much needed, I would say. Because without it, oh man, yeah, I would agree. I wouldn't nearly be as who I am today.
Yeah. I really feel like everything kind of aligns and everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, even like the bad days, I'm like, I'm glad I went through that because it made me who I am today.
Without having those hard thoughts.
Yeah, like I feel like if I didn't go through half of what I did, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I'm proud of the person that I am, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it really just comes down to, are we happy with who we are?
And that's all I like really strive to do, you know? Like, I want to be content with where I'm at and who I am as a person.
Some people say like they fight to live. They gotta live to fight. Right? I'm like, no, excuse me. The transversitive, the big ass word.
Scratch that.
The transverse property of math, like where it's like if 1 + 1 = 2, then no, if 1 + 2 = 3, then 2 + 1 = 3 too.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much applicable to life, where it's like, if you're gonna fight to live, that means you literally live to fight. Like, that's a terrible way to live if you don't want to live that way.
A huge thing for me, something that I've noticed, like, growing up, is life is like, for example, I grew up with a lot of people that went through some really hard things, but, like, everybody goes through things.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And, like, what you do with that experience is completely up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could have sat there and felt sorry for myself, or said, oh, I'm not going to do this because I went through this. Or I can't do this because this happened. And you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's really all about what you choose to do with that experience. Like, you can let it better you, make you stronger, or you can let it make you bitter. Make sense?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And personally, I feel like that's what adulting is about the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you going to do with this?
With your life's experience. Or your, 18 years of living.
Yeah, like,
what are you gonna
these
do?
things happen.
Mm-hmm.
What now?
Mm-hmm. That's like, it's really just like every man for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. Well,
having to figure it out.
Having to figure it out.
By yourself is very, because nobody can really figure it out for you. You know what I mean? What you want to do.
There we go. Yes, because I definitely feel like we've been told these things, but it's like when we're told them, they don't told much to them. We didn't experience
the full
the full experience.
Yeah.
We got like, words don't mean much when they're not applicable to life, but also as humans, we don't like it when someone tells us something we should know until we sort of figure it out on our own.
And it's like, damn. Yeah.
That was real.
That's a deep shit. Like, no, I really feel like life is just what you make it.
Life.
And what you choose to do with every opportunity that you're given and every, like, life experience.
Oh, yeah. I like to think of, like, a lot of my memories with, like, in the last half a year really are just, like, dreams.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I was like, I couldn't even dream this right now. That's how crazy is going on. Or even when we were at Beluga Point, I'm like, this feels like a dream. Like, wow.
Really?
Like something I would go to sleep and it would happen. I'd wake up and be like, what the fuck was that?
Oh my God.
But that's what makes life so cool.
Yeah. That's one thing that I want to do so much this summer is just experience things. Like, I want to go and do new things. I want to be outside. I just want to be outside. Like, camping, fishing, hiking.
Fishing's one of those things.
I haven't fished here
before.
Or like camping here before.
Camping's fun. 100% July. 4th of July is going to be cool.
I know. I'm so excited.
Oh, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it, too. But camping, fishing, good times, bad times, we love it all.
All for it.
All here for it. Well, all right, Naya, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I think it's been like, I don't know. Stop keeping track of the time, but thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. As always.
Anytime.
It was great. Well, anyway, this has been the New Cycle Pod. I'm your host, Tino Thomas, and had our special guest, Naya. Thank you for coming on. And, yeah, see ya.
Supposed to be your little...